Right now, a piece of Charlotte history is back open after nearly 5 decades. Ribbon cutting happened just after 3 o'clock today, and we know that the open house is continuing for the Carolina Theater until 7 o'clock tonight.
It was once the crown jewel of entertainment, known for its opulent details. It hosted everyone from movie premieres to the king of rock and roll.
WCNC Charlotte's Jane Monreal got a look inside the historic venue and found out what's in store for this new chapter.
Decades ago, performers once captivated Charlotte audiences. Now, after a multi-million-dollar restoration, new memories are about to be made. The Carolina Theater first opened on Tryon Street in 1927. It was home to feature films as well as live shows, most notably Elvis Presley taking the stage in 1956. But due to audiences heading to the suburbs for new cinemas, the Carolina closed its doors in 1978. Today, after sitting vacant for nearly 50 years, this landmark returns to life.
Even in Charlotte, we tear down everything that's old and we build new. And this is one of those last remaining pieces that's actually pretty exquisite to save.
Executive Director Sean Seifert says the foundation for the Carolinas purchased the theater from the city for just $1 in 2012. The original budget was around $50 million.
But when you have a building that's closed in '78, it was closed for 40 years, you had a leaky roof, no heating and no cooling, you have plaster in here. Then you run into lead paint and asbestos. So you have those things you're dealing with. You have to clean all that up, and then you have to start the restoration process.
By the time all is said and done, Seifert says the cost of the restoration is closer to $90 million.
Which we're really fortunate to have great donors in Charlotte that really kind of stepped up.
Behind the historic charm, much of which had to be recreated using old photographs, modern technology is cleverly hidden throughout the venue. The Carolina Theater's programming director, Douglas Young, says their goal is to appeal to the area's diverse community.
Our goal is really to bring people together, and we'll do this civic engagement by using a mix of arts and entertainment and films. We'll also use thought leaders and town halls and social gatherings.
What do you think this kind of theater and opportunity provides to the community?
I think that's something that we're going to discover together. I think that there's so much potential to look at programming in a different way. It doesn't have to be just entertainment, but it doesn't also have to be heaviness as well. Hopefully we can find a balance of the two, but our main goal is to try and use the space as much as possible to make it a place for the people, to bring people together so that we can connect, because I think that's what we've been missing in the last 5 years or so.
The Charlotte Symphony Orchestra will be the first performers back on stage this Friday. The following night, Grammy Award-winning musicians Mark and Maggie O'Connor. From this view, it's easy to see why so many spent decades trying to save this space. The Carolina Theater is once again ready to be the backdrop to serve as Charlotte's most meaningful and memorable performances. In Uptown Charlotte, Jane Monreal, WCNC Charlotte.